Kia ora tātou. I'm Lars, the presidential candidate with the biggest banner and the biggest plans for change at VUWSA. So enjoy your pizza and buckle in. This is my third year studying law, politics and criminology. In the past I've been involved with many clubs and rec groups, and I'm the current president of the Politics Society, where I have endeavoured to make it a more accountable and accessible society. I am also on the Humanities and Social Sciences Faculty Board, where I've learned a lot about the goings on at the university and how we can make real constructive change at VUWSA and Victoria. I've been involved with VUWSA through a couple of different ways outside of the exec, where I have been involved with the strategic plan, really pushing there to make sure that it's noted we're a capital city university and we can make change at the uni, the regional level and the beehive, and we should be pushing for that for students to be at the top of the priority list. I have also been involved with making sure that statements around our rights and various past about how things have changed are actually lived up to. And so, as Salient has said in the past, I can always be counted on to hold VUWSA accountable when it counts. My new deal for students focuses on 4 key aspects, because things have not all been wonderful at VUWSA. There are some areas where we can make real positive improvements, and I've seen that on the faculty board, particularly when it comes to advocacy. When this university tries to raise fees by more than the interest amounts, where it's trying to shorten our breaks and outsource studies programs to outside providers, where they're paying for a bit university experience but not getting it in practice, we need to be pushing back. We need to be fighting back. And I'll be pushing for that advocacy with masses like Thursday and Black to make sure that we don't have a culture of sexual violence on this campus. I will be pushing where it comes to the living wage and the living wage movement to make sure that, as John was saying, we're the second largest employer in the Wellington region. We can make a real difference. When students aren't getting paid shit, we need to be tackling that. We need to be leading that. And by 2018, I want Victoria and VUWSA to be living wage employers and taking charge on this issue. Next thing I want to do is bolster communication, because it's all good and well to have more advocacy, but if it's not representing you guys, then that's just our opinion. It's not reflective. And when you've got only about 3,000 students usually voting in these elections, that is not a mandate. That is not good enough. And I will bring back a forum where you can put forward your policies, put forward what you want advocating, have your rec groups go forward, stand up, and actually say, we at VUWSA can be making the most difference. I will bring back participatory democracy to VUWSA so everyone can have a say in leadership. With my club's background as well, I see that VUWSA isn't the only leadership groups at this uni. We need to be facilitating around club groups and rec groups and making sure that they can do their bit too. I was involved yesterday with the mayoralty debate, organising that, making sure that there's a poll. The poll results from that mayoralty debate will be released soon after this. Making sure that other groups have a platform, have a stage, can share these moments and make a difference. I will create a clubs congress as well, where all different faculty and rec groups can come together. They can vote on issues like club administration. Club administration and the bureaucracy around it is a big issue. We need to give clubs a chance to say, is it working for us? Maybe it's not. Have them decide whether they want to be with VUWSA, and if they want to be with VUWSA, we will support them 110%. So then finally, you're looking at services. And there's a lot of good stuff that's being doing, but especially around the other campuses, there's a lot more that can be doing. If the offices up here are open from about 9 to 4, you go down to Pipitea, they close at 1 o'clock. That's crazy. There needs to be full office hours down at Pipitea. There needs to be hot food available in periods where there's high assignment turnout. When you've got the 6-week slump, VUWSA should be there with hot food ready to keep you going and get those assignments in on time. VUWSA should be helping all of us reach our potential, safeguarding our financial, mental and physical well-being, and I fought for that to be in our strategic plan for the next few years. It's not in there. I would make sure that that is still a key thing that we are tackling. So in 2017, I want a new deal for students where you can be certain that we have your best interests at heart and you can get involved too. Thank you.
Also standing for President.